Buenos dias, compadres. Bienvenido a About Last Night. I'm Tara Wellman. I'll explain what that was about in just a moment. But first, thanks for checking out this video. I cover the St. Louis Cardinals for birdsontheblack.com, and I post daily and weekly content right here on this channel, Bird Seeds, all sorts of things. Game recaps, game previews, fun stuff. It's all there. Just make sure that if you like this video, you hit that like button. And if you check things out and like what you see, hit subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you find out every time there is something new. And then if you really liked it and you really want to help me out, share this channel with a friend. But about that Español, los Cardinals are in Monterrey, Mexico as part of MLB's Mexico Series, and here's what happened with those Cardinals in Monterrey last night. We quickly learned that both the sun and the turf at Estadio de Beísbol Monterrey were going to make things interesting. Also making things interesting, the four-man outfield employed by the Reds against Matt Carpenter in the first inning. But I digress. The most important part of every Adam Wainwright start is going to be Adam Wainwright, right? Well, this is a story in two parts, one of which includes a theory I have about Mr. Wainwright, so stick around for that. The new-look Reds went quietly through 5 innings against Wainwright, and the Cardinals mostly returned the favor. In fact, the only run on the board through 4 innings was thanks to an RBI base hit from Wainwright that scored Dexter Fowler. You know, the offensive juggernaut portion of the lineup. And once they pushed that run across, it was all about Wainwright doing the rest. So here's my theory. Adam Wainwright has this stank face. He gets this look in his eyes, and his nose crinkles up, and his corners of his mouth turn down ever so slightly. It's the I mean business and no one's gonna stop me look. When he looks like that, my theory is it's going down. So the stank face happened. Then I looked up and we were through 5 innings on 64 pitches. Let me reiterate that. Adam Wainwright shut down the likes of Joey Votto, Yasiel Puig, Eugenio Suarez for 5 innings on 64 pitches. I mean, the Reds' offense has been pretty bad, but Stankface Waino was also really good. He pitched to contact mostly, striking out just 4 total, and as a result, he needed solid play from guys like Paul Goldschmidt, Colton Wong, Matt Carpenter, and he got it. You could have made the argument to end Waino's night when his spot in the batting order came up with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the top of the 6th. But this team desperately needs innings from its starters, so it really wasn't even a hesitation to let Waino hit, or at least swing, and then go back to the mound. Now, lots of times that very logical, defensible, and probably even correct decision goes horribly wrong anyway. Turns out, this was one of those times. Jesse Winker picked up the first hit for the Reds, and it was a home run into the Cardinals' bullpen. Then Joey Votto smashed a double, and it was like the cruise control button was suddenly broken. The wheels did not completely come off, cut to close-up of Stankface, and Adam Wainwright limited the damage. 2 unfortunate things happened to keep this story from having a happy ending. The complete lack of Cardinals' timely hitting and Mike Schilt's stubborn determination to put Adam Wainwright back on the mound in the 7th. After another solo shot for the Reds, Adam Wainwright's night was done, and let me be clear, it was a really solid outing. The problem lies in the second part of our story. The Cardinals were just 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. 8 of those chances came with a runner standing 90 feet away at third base. Now, the final score was more lopsided than it probably should have been. The bullpen finally had a bad night, and the late inning defense left something to be desired. Colton Wong tried to get something going in the 9th inning with a leadoff home run, opposite field, by the way. And there were once again runners on base when the inning unceremoniously ended. And that is the story of the Cardinals dropping Game 1 of the 2-game series, despite Stankface Waino's excellent start. The win streak was bound to end sometime, right? Check out a full recap over at birdsontheblack.com for more. Just one more in Monterrey, and it's an afternoon affair with Miles Mikolas on the bump. Let me know in the comments below who you expect to go yard for the Cardinals today. Also, don't forget, we are helping to raise money for Miles and Lauren Mikolas and their Big League Impact campaign, where they are helping to fund the remodel of a home in St. Louis that services victims and survivors of sex trafficking. You can find out all about that at birdsontheblack.com as well. There are cool t-shirts, there are cool projects going on, so check birdsontheblack.com. Also, check the hashtag #BeLikeMike, and you'll find more there as well. Uno más en México. Hasta mañana.